All right, ready for more. I tried very hardly to actually get the secret customization to work. This is the most decent I could come up with. It's based on Azure Rathalos, somewhat. I could probably make the underside white, but the problem with secret customization is that there's like a green hue over the entire bird whenever you're not like fully saturating the color. It's inner feathers that's going to change it, maybe. Like, see there's like green highlights and it's only very slight. However, it does get to be a little not great having to deal with that, because it just kind of makes the whole thing look off. I was trying to make it have Valstrax colors, so like mostly gray with red on the back. Can't do that. Gray just turns into like this weird green color. Like there, you see the green a lot more on it, and even that's not really gray. That's more green than anything, with a darker green. Like I can see a tiny bit of darkness to it, but nothing that I would actually want. So I'm gonna try to maybe, and there's no real like good light option. It's just all kind of, I mean, look, it's light, but it's not that great. And while this gray might, you know, suffice, the more you put it on the sacred, the more green it becomes, and that's just not great. But I'm gonna try to maybe get a good brownish white color, off-white, that isn't just green. Something like that, maybe. Because especially with like the black nose and the cyan like face, kind of does look like those. And then this I think looks better if I have I don't know where I can save the color. Okay, there we go. It looks off if I do this. Well, not that off actually. I kind of like that one better. But it's not the same, and that's fine. The highlights change as it gets to different parts of the body, but the fact that the chest is just kind of always mint very slightly, even when the rest of it, like the back of the legs, are, you know, normal white color, it's kind of weird. I'll try maybe bring it back to brown. Not too brown though. Yeah, because the problem is the wider it gets, the greener the chest gets, and it's kind of weird. I think that'll work. I do kind of just like the blue though. Even if, you know, Azure Rathalos isn't all blue, I still kind of like this better. But I can work with this at the very least. Yeah, we'll work with this for now, and if I don't like it, I'll go and always change it. I think we're pretty much set up on gear 2, so we should be able to just kind of play the game. Are they supposed to be like linked up together? Yeah, that's not ours. Okay, where are we going now? Tashin. Where is Tashin? It says he's right here. There you are. We'll be using dual blades for a bit. So the next weapon I make, I think, is going to be Lance. I know I said it was Charge Blade, but I'd like to give Lance a little bit of a try later on in the story, because I did just use it only early on.
This is the way down. Nata. I've dissolved the wyvern milk's bonds. What's here in the pouch is enough for formations of this size. This same substance at a higher purity and solidified is what makes Nata's pendant. You're sure about this?
I have to. I have to see for myself.
All right. Recently, a Guardian sentry has been seen wandering the area ahead. If it finds you, there's no outrunning it. Be careful.
Right.
After you've followed the path a ways, take the routes up to higher ground. You'll find sanctuary.
Thank you.
You have the vision to walk a path my people never could. I wish you luck. Travel safely.
Okay.
All right. This is it. We should set up camp.
I want it. No, don't let me. Don't leave me. This is neat. If not a little creepy.
Must be part of the land spine. Or was it the wormway? It's like a big tree. I've never seen a place like this. We know the wormway carries the Dragon Torch's energy. So if it's converging here like
Some moss around here too.
the Dragon Torch must be deep below us? Seems like a good theory. These must be those routes he told us to follow up.
Wonder what happens if you keep going. Oh, I guess we'll find out.
There. Perfect. Now, everyone, we will begin our survey of the Guardians here in Wyveria's middle stratum. Our ultimate objective is to determine where in the lower stratum Arkfeld might have gone.
Okay, so where do we begin?
We'll start by looking for Spore, Arkfelds, or any Guardians we can find.
Good plan. Let's get started then.
I'll stay here and hold down the fort. Come right back if you need anything.
Okay, everyone mount up.
Okay. You didn't tell me to go.
A sentry.
I guess we're fixing to find out what it
I
is.
guess they really did create whatever creatures they needed.
So, what kind of monster do you think it could be?
Well, let's see. They would have a keen nose, enough mobility to navigate any terrain. It
This is
would
an ogre?
maintain a broad territory, and by habit, pursue its prey relentlessly. At least, that's the sort of monster I'd put on guard.
We're gonna see something new? What is that?
This is called the monster's spore. Its shape, size, scent, and placement give us clues about the monster.
Really?
It's still fresh.
I don't know if I've actually seen any new monsters I didn't know about yet,
Fire.
other than the Guardians,
Maximize our target.
but they're not really new.
Probably a subspecies.
Ooh, Odogaron. See, this is what I want to see, the new stuff.
Right, let's move quickly.
So if the Guardian version's in the game, then most certainly the regular version should be in the game. It's probably Ebony. Yeah, it's Ebony. She said subspecies, so. Cool. And it's a low rank version, not a high rank or a G rank version. That's the classic move, I know. Now, I haven't fought Ebony in a while, so this will be weird. Also, the little fellows are attacking me. I think they're all attacking each other. Like, I do believe this is like the first non-promotional monster that I don't remember any others at the very least so far. You could evade Dragonblight now. You may have been able to do that in Rise. I don't remember though. Well, you really got to roll for it though. You really got to roll for it. Does it just remove a little bit each time? Yeah, it does. Okay. I also see the bleed on there, but it's not going away. I probably have to use an item for that. Oh, okay, you double that up. Oh, Nullberry, there you are. Okay, I just keep getting it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about the dodge after you get in that dodge. The little fellas are just following him. I guess I don't need to just eat no berries, honestly. moving again. Another monster that is most likely health-based, and not just time-based. Most of them are. Let's unload the dung pod, please. I'd like to get that back wound. There we go. Well, I guess we got enough damage off there. There's also a Doshikuma that got flashed. Sorry, buddy. Strong place at the wrong time. I wonder how many iframes you get from that. Okay. Couple of combos and he's off to the next area. He's gonna go sleep now. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Apparently there's kind of like a rise low mechanic. I don't know how you're supposed to get them to crash into the wall other than just mounting them and going to their head, but it is a thing. This is where we fought Arkveld. Ah, we got bleed finally. Rations now just cure it. So I guess that's neat. And it doesn't take that long to cure like it did in World. I think that tail's gonna come off easier if it's a greatsword being used. It's probably too late now. Yeah, I don't really know how you're supposed to use that. Maybe it's a punishment for getting an adept dodge. I do like the distance that that attack covers. Also, we broke the tail. We didn't cut it. Or did we? It just said broken. Yeah, we cut it. Okay. I was gonna say. Alright, not too difficult. We get 2 tails. Fun though. Fun fight. we get defense boost. Oh yeah, also I put the hope charm on because I finally realized I had that.
Another hunt. You okay? Yeah. Let's return to camp.
What is that? We already fought the tentacle monster.
Okay. Let's not waste time.
I'm not a... Is that like a subspecies? Okay, well, goodbye. I'd be surprised if we're fighting a subspecies of it already or something like that. Or maybe it's... Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like the weapon. Oh no, it's just a different... monster.
I don't think that's a guardian.
No, it feeds on them.
I like the weapon design on the cat weapon, though. I don't know how it looks with a normal weapon. I could maybe figure it out.
Look sharp.
I could attach it or it grabs it the same way, so the other weapon would be just sticking out. I don't know, though. Yeah, he just cuts there. Which, you know, you can't really do that with a blaster. I wish the visor on the Rathalos
Into a crack again.
helmet
Let it blindside you.
was not down, though I do like the variety. I would just prefer probably regular Rathalos. Okay, you're like a blade master, ain't you? How do you deal with that? I do like the more... Yeah, and look, this is another monster. Already we get a new one. That's pretty cool. And this one's actually really cool. It's like making weapons and stuff. Is he going back into the crack or? Okay. So we'll have Odogaron armor and whatever this is. This just looks like a regular monster though.
Make sure to grab anything the monster leaves behind.
Okay. However, he can probably attack from multiple different angles, right? Not quite. At least not right now. What is he using? I like the skeleton, I really do. It's completely different. Even, again, if the monster itself was a little easy to hit weak spots on. Okay, well. Sorry I called you easy. New Udra was the same way. He's just kind of lots of weak spots. I understand he's very squishy. He is the type of monster for that, but still interesting. Okay. It's a wide sweep. You're not aiming for me. You're aiming for my cat. Right, another wound. I think I'm fixing to make another one. Also, there was a rock. Rocks are kind of hard to tell, which is fine. I like that they stick into the environment, so if you're looking around for them, you'll find them. I'm just gonna... Oh, fight over here? Okay. Oh, broke something off. You can cut the arms. Didn't really use a cutting weapon against Udra, so I didn't see any arms that could be cut off. Probably weakens them, though. Oh, that's cool. So if he moves it and sticks it into the ground, or if he just drags it across, it's wide sweep. I wonder how that's supposed to be avoided. Obviously, I can just adept dodge it if I have the correct timing, but not all weapons have that. I guess you just dodge through it, maybe, since it's so quick. Oh, yeah, let's carve these arms.
Don't mind if I do.
These names are reminding me of the, I don't remember what they're called. The legendary, I don't even know what you call 4 at once. Whatever they are, the ice cat and the weird firefish from Scarlet and Violet. That I want to say quadrilogy, but that ain't what it is. I think that's what you do to refer to movies. Also, I think I left another tentacle. I'm not gonna worry about it. Those are pretty easy to get off. He had like the slug, and that's what this thing reminds me of. And then the bull. Or like a quadrio or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Well, this kind of reminds me of Kolv's Den. What you doing? Just growling at me? Okay. Haha. Okay. I'm trying to spam a little too much. If you have distance on it, you're pretty good to just avoid it. There we go. I'm gonna sharpen after carving. I think another arm fell off too. Where for Archdale arm? There you are. I guess find the thing that's still moving. I wonder why the other tentacles don't move on the monster. Alright, we're good. Blast resistance and more constitution. That's nice.
Are you alright? You handled those back-to-back hunts like a champ. We came out of it with valuable new info, too.
I think they're gonna kick me
Let's return
back to camp.
Plan our next move.
Yep.
That was something else. Who'd have expected a monster that preys on guardians?
It didn't even hesitate, and it seemed to know its way around the capital, where to hunt. It certainly didn't get that way overnight.
So you think Guardians have established themselves into Wyveria's ecosystem somehow?
I would need to spend more time observing the Guardians and their environment to be sure, but I'd say that theory has some traction.
And Arkveld has too. If the last time we saw it, it was headed further down.
Well, we've driven off the threat. Perhaps it's time we brave the lower strata.
I'm game. Let's go.
Can't forget supplies.
I'm gonna take a cat nap.
Alright, armor first.
I'm ready to go when you are. Just say the word.
Come on. There we go. New mantle. The minting mantle. What does that do?
Yep.
Probably sharpens your weapon when you dodge or something like that.
Anything catch your eye?
It's like cool. More ore stuff. Doshiguma. More Doshiguma. Not really seeing anything though. There we go. Okay, there's your dragon weapons.
Like
And we can make this it's worse brawl wise, and I'd rather not just have dragon
what
as
are we
my only
making
element.
today?
But I can probably make another Odogaron weapon. Let's look at the
have
armor,
something
see
in
if it's
mind?
interesting. Burst is a rise skill, right? So attack and element boost. Okay, so it's chain crit, but a bit different. That's nice. Unfortunately, it kind of replaces our Rathalos armor. Not for this, but we need a plate for that. And you... Stam Surge. Okay, Stamina Surge is nice. For, like, bow. Maximum Might is not that great for bow as far as I'm aware, though. Okay. For Stamina Surge. I'm not really getting that much use out of it. I think I'll hold off for now.
Anything
About the
catch your
cat
eye?
equipment. What's it look like? Meh. Meh. Not the biggest fan of armor that conceals the cat's face. Like, Rathalos is fine. Not ideal, but it works. Yes. Hit the thing with an orb. Alright. I was gonna say
Anything
Lance.
in mind?
But let me see if the Ebony Charge Blade is, if it even exists, it does, is element or not. It's element. I want to avoid that. It's probably not that bad. Also, I can just probably make, well, I need more earth crystals. Or for bone, however, and that might be pretty good because it has low shells. That has rapid morph with, which I don't think is actually that great on Charge Blade. It's okay, I'm sure, but not like amazing. That would be the easiest thing to make. Offensive guard's probably pretty nice. That's probably going to be a decent Dragon Switch X, or not Switch X. It's not a Switch X.
Anything catch your eye?
That has offensive guard though. Still low raw for the current options. Not really seeing much from the new
Anything
monster.
catch your eye?
There we go. It's water element. Okay. And good raw. And it has double crit draw, which is pretty cool. And it just upgrades from Nursilla.
Got something in mind?
Okay, so I can make this for Lance, and that will work just fine for what I need it for. 4/4. If I could make that, I could upgrade to that, but I probably don't want to deal that much with negative affinity. Alright, let's do the ore path for Lance, and just kind of have that. Secondary.
Now that's a good choice.
Let me restock too before I get too crazy. I don't think I need armor right now. I might regret that, but I think we're good for the most part. I like how your knife changes too. A Nursilla knife.
Hunter, are you ready to go look for Arkveld? Me too. Do you really think Arkveld is just like any other monster now?
Not sure. It's too soon to say. But that's why we're going. To find out. Come on, Nata. Let's go finish what we started.
Right.
To the lower stratum.
We almost done with low rank? I assume Arkveld's like the final low rank boss.
Hunter, I've been thinking a lot about the Keepers and the Guardians. The Wyvern milk kept the Guardians asleep in their cocoons, chained up. But the Keepers have been chained too. By the duty we've upheld for 1,000 years. And Arkveld came and broke it all apart. But it freed itself with its own strength. It even learned to eat. It didn't care how it was created. It just wanted to be free, to live. This journey has made me something more. I've seen vast sands, lush forests, people, life. Arkveld and I are the same. It broke the chains that were holding me and my people back. I'm sure of it.
Can't grab it. Can grab this though.
Anyone else's fur getting that funny feeling?
What is this?
I think it's...
Mm.
blood.
From Arkveld?
I don't like this place at all.
Hmm.
some fresh. Did it... all of them?
Why?
This isn't predatory behavior. It's destructive. We can't let this go on.
There's no other way.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. Arkfeld has become a threat to the continued existence of this ecosystem. It must be put down.
No,
You can't make up your mind.
please!
Nata.
If anyone should be angry, it's me. And I hate that it happened. But this is the first thing it ever got to decide for itself. To be free. To live strong. Please. Don't do this. I'm begging you.
I feel like there's a difference here. This is a creature that's just gonna kill and kill and kill.
The path we must take is clear.
Mm-hmm. Take it out.
For the continued preservation of this ecosystem, the Guild authorizes you to slay the Guardian Arkfeld.
Yeah.
Acknowledged.
No, please! There has to be another way!
There'll be another one, don't worry.
Just to live!
There's always another one somewhere. Like Xeno'jiiva. There was another one of those. All right, buddy. I know how to fight you. Wait, I guarded that. So can you guard the block now? I don't think so. It's the first power. Wait, no, it wasn't the first one. What is making the camera move? Something's making it move. What is making it move? That's kind of annoying me. I like this music. It's kind of hard to hit that sometimes. Let me hit you in the face, buddy. It won't hurt that bad.
Looks like we're heading to a new area.
I'm not quite sure what the thing is that's making the camera jerk around. It wasn't doing that in the beta, so it's throwing me off completely. Yes, it's so much better against a monster you know the moves of. I don't even think charge finishing is the best anymore. Yeah, I don't like that. It's the charge counter that moves the camera. Well, this is just moving the camera. I don't want it to move the camera. I want to move the camera on my own. I don't know how you turn that off either. Take me bird. I'm gonna have to look at something. Should have sharpened. Oh, he's charged up now. I need to sharpen. Okay, well, just waste it. I didn't want to waste it, but... That was a bit of a rough timing there because of the payback thrust. Yeah, no. Don't always follow up with that because it just gives you too long of a cooldown. That's a new attack. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Can I please just let me tackle? Okay. There's still a bit of a tight timing window in there. Ow.
on the ground.
Alright, back to the bottom. I don't think he's close to death yet, though.
Looking weak. Almost there.
Good enough, I guess.
Power up. Activate.
Hit it, please. Thank you. Those winds are on just awkward spots.
This ought to put a dent in it.
Here we go. Arkveld is done, and we finished him with the victory thrust. Cool. Fun fight. It's very similar. I think they're rolling like 1 or 2 new moves, though. I like the music. Don't see any poor nodes or anything. Just Guardian, not Arkveld. Handicraft! And that's only 1. I guess they're all only 1 then. And then you get double slot stuff later.
So, I'm confused. Why did Arkfeld come here?
Obviously. Good question.
This is where the Dragon Torch is supposed to be, right? We already know that Arkfeld was drawn to powerful sources of elemental energy it could harvest.
And this was the mother lode?
Maybe, despite feeding, it still had impulses as a guardian. Either way, I guess we'll never know.
Wyveria's energy source.
In a way, it's the very heart of this land's ecosystem.
I want to go to the Dragon Torch. It's the last piece of the puzzle. What Arkfeld was after. I need to know.
Let's look for a way forward.
Hey! Over here! Look.
That's gotta be it, right?
But something's taken it over.
It can't be. A guardian?
Is that gonna be our final boss?
What? The Dragon Torch? Taken over by...
Whatever that thing possessing it was, had looked ready to awaken at any moment.
What is it?
It is Xochitl. Wyveria created it as their final line of defense.
This is the very guardian that doomed the capital.
We thought it fell dormant. But if it's been drawing energy directly from the Dragon Torch the whole time...
We can't leave it unchecked. Surely there's some way to deal with it.
Without exception, a Guardian cut off from its energy supply will die. If we put a stop to the Dragon Torch, Xochitl will perish too.
But the entire Eastlands are sustained by the energy from the Dragon Torch. If we stop it...
It would affect all life in this region as we know it. Tell me how we can stop the Dragon Torch.
Nata's pendant. As part of our deep knowledge of this energy, we possess a substance to counteract it. Nata's pendant is an extremely concentrated mass of that countervailing power. It was his father's role to stop the Dragon Torch in a time of crisis.
So that's the trick.
Let's calm down. Nata, that pendant is a memento from your father. What do you want to do?
We should probably wait and see.
Don't know.
Unleash its power. And this land will be wiped out.
I doubt that. Sorry, but I just
Know the
doubt
Torch
that.
and Guardians better than anyone. Advice would be welcome.
Us? Our forefathers knew little. As for us, we know as much as you. Simple observers have no right to decide the fate of the world.
Even so, someone has to. My vote is to save as many lives as possible. We must stop the Dragon Torch.
Whoa, hold on. After we investigate.
We don't have all the information.
You're idiots to throw it away. The world will never see such innovation again.
Says the man who has seen what these menaces are capable of. Or shall we wait for the worst?
Then let me study it, see how it works.
Why are we mad?
Do what you
Look, if it crawls out, we just kill the thing.
Easy's no word to just throw around. This will destroy their natural order. Their society will be completely uprooted.
This has gone from like 0 to 100 in like 10 seconds.
Maybe true, but the comparison's not that simple. Seriously, like what right do we even have? We can't just march in as outsiders and decide.
Right. But we're running out of time.
Go investigate the
lives
thing.
involved take
It's not
a lot.
gonna just pop out. And even if it does, we're
I
fine.
will.
It'll be a-okay.
Dependent.
I'll do it. I'll stop the Dragon Torch.
Nata.
It's what my father would have wanted. This is my role.
I admire your resolve. Are you sure?
Olivia, let us take it from here.
We'll go with him. You're okay with that?
Call on me if I'm needed. I'll be ready.
Nata,
Tashin, wait here for me.
my boy.
I'll be okay. I'm a keeper too.
I mean, he's more than welcome to come. I know he doesn't have a bird, but...
Hunter,
Already HR7.
Just
I assume we're still in low rank, right? I don't know.
What
I
are we
can't tell
making?
anymore. Guardian Arkveld specifically. So, we have Flare. Easier to inflict wounds. Okay, makes sense. It's the flagship monster. Upon inflicting enough damage, also deals additional not raw damage. Okay, so... I feel like this is like Wound Master or something like that. Restores a moderate amount of health. Oh, I see. A different form of health augment. Blight resistance. Okay. I already looked at this one, I think. Weapons.
anything catch your eye?
Alright. I can make it. Oh, it's locked behind Oshiguma though. And Chemitrace. I can make Chemitrace though. 170 negative 10. A lot of weapons with negative affinity in this game. I guess they're like really trying to fight against crit meta. I don't know if that's how you do it though. Because then people are allowing crit even more. Okay. I have my lance though, so I don't really have to worry about that.
What are we
Charge blade, can I make? Garfveld. Garfield. It's Garfield. Alright, it's impact, so that's better. And it just comes from Chotacabra, which needs some stuff. What else do I have the option for? I haven't made a longsword or a sword and shield yet. Doshiguma
What are we making today?
and Chotacabra. Seems to be kind of the... What in the world? I didn't even notice. Why do I have so many pelts and stuff? So I can make multiple weapons from Arkveld. I guess that's cool. I get to experiment, right? Look, I'm the bright side. Chupacabra. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to get into this just yet. Bows are gonna be, or bow guns specifically, are gonna be all over the place. Spread ammo magazine. What does that mean? Oh, just better spread ammo. That's pierce ammo. Spread ammo. Okay, so let's just spread bow gun. I'm probably not going to worry about bow guns here because they're just so different. Like, I could make one and use it, but I feel like that's kind of missing out on the bow gun stuff. I would want to do a specific playthrough for bow guns. Bow's a bit different because you can kind of just use it, but this one isn't. Alright, so it looks like I maybe want to hunt a Doshiguma and Chupacabra, which is going to be very easy. So,
Just great.
I think what I want to do here is also Garkveld's
Just great.
Palico equipment.
Anything catch your eye?
It's cute. Just a nice sword. Really cool looking sword. I'd love to use that.
Done already?
Right. Let's go fight some Chupacabra. Goodness, we are very deep into the story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 quests so far. All right. Let's go get rid of a Chupacabra real quick. I need to fight a Rumpupolo too. Those two should go pretty quickly, and Doshiguma should go comparatively fast.
The monster are we after this time?
I think dual blades are going to be faster. Now, greatsword's probably the best
They've issued us supplies.
for just putting the monster on the ground and attacking. I'm sure longsword's the best, but I'm sure greatsword's probably really good too.
There, that's our target. Got it on the ground. Looking weak. Almost there. Moving to a new area. Over here, bub. I'm your target.
All right, didn't mean to do that.
You can carve materials off of small monsters as well.
I made eye contact with it.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. It shouldn't take me back immediately. I should be able to curve it still. Please don't kick me back. I didn't mean to. It's gonna kick me back, ain't it? Okay, from here on out, let's not do that. Yeah, it's just gonna take us back, which is fine. That's fine. I like that.
Just great. Anything catch your eye? Whoa. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
I need Rom Papaloo.
Fits
Stuff.
into a T.
At least loading times are decently fast for how big the world is.
I'm all fired up.
Commencing quest now.
I really need to set up some camps. I have not taken the time to do that. I will do that probably off screen. That way I can take my time with it, figure out which ones are going to be nicer. And I can actually get a feel from the maps maybe a little bit better than I have now. You have a roar. Kind of surprised. Probably don't want to use dual blades for this. I think great sword's probably also pretty nice for this. Lots of wounds on your face there. Out of food buffs. Ow. See, the dodging without the blue aura is just so much nicer. Still going very quickly.
put a dent in it?
There we go. And carve. Please, carve. Please. I don't know if I can actually get claws from it from carving it. I would assume so, like a lower chance to get them. I guess we'll see. We got a beak, so if I can get a beak, if I can get get 3 beaks from it, not sure where those came from, I should be able to get a claw, right? And I didn't get a single claw, just a bunch of beaks. That's okay. We'll switch to greatsword. It should go down faster. Sword. Alright, try it again. Probably should eat. I've got a steak I can eat. Well, I think I'd rather just cook and have it for a minute. At random intervals. Like that. It's probably better for weapons that attack constantly, like lance or dual blades, because greatsword can't always just attack. So you might just get the buff for a few seconds and then lose it when you can't use it. I think I sharpened for protective polish here. Oh, nice. Not nice.
Nimble as a cat, fierce as a...
Okay. Interesting. I don't know, maybe faster weapons are better. Come on, let me hit your face, please. A little late. You can guard from that. I wonder. It's like feasible to chain a perfect guard into that.
Now's our chance. Time to go on the offensive. Almost there.
Ah, too late. It's okay, he doesn't run around very much, so still fairly quick. Gotta think a little bit more about it than dual blades, because I could just kind of move around the monster, but
This way to the shot track.
alright, cool beans. Give me a single claw.
Like this trap.
Maybe you can break the claws, but they look like they're really hard to hit. No. Got a single claw. Okay. Unless I got a one from the part break, but I doubt that. Alright, we'll make charge blade real quick.
What are we making today?
Just from 150 to 170, but you lose 10%. That's okay.
Alrighty, perfection. Ready to get to work? Perfection.
So probably has power file on the Switch X then. Has double guard. What was I gonna make that had the offensive guard on, or the load shells? Oh yeah, this one. You get 3 more raw. Actually, your sharpness is very similar. Can I roll back the upgrade? No.
Yaha. I'm ready to work.
Don't make. So you can just, yeah. So upgrades are permanent now, pretty much. I would have rather not done that then, because I think I like the bone one better for the sharpness. Or since the sharpness is the same. Oh well, I've got this one. We'll use it. Switch X probably has power file though. Yeah. So that's what you're using for that. Bone axe is probably similar. Yeah. Has exhaust file though, which is not the best. What haven't I used in a while? I'll keep Lance on. Why not?
Got something in mind?
And then Guardian Arkveld. Yeah, we'll just hold off for now.
Fit you to a T.
Alright, cool. Just have Lance as a secondary option. Even though they both can block, but that's not really that big of an issue.
Hunter, if If we don't stop the Dragon Torch, Xochitl will awaken, right? And if it does, terrifying things might happen.
They might happen.
This is my job as a keeper. It's what I'm supposed to do. Will you come with me and help me do it?
I thought that was the plan. I need a little more time. Sorry.
We're almost there. This has been some journey, huh? Arkfeld, the Guardians, the Dragon Torch, and now... Wyveria's secret weapon.
I miss napping on the sandship deck. That pack of Balahara was... terrifying.
Poor Nona really had a scare.
You were so cool, though. I was afraid of you at first. Could I really trust a stranger who could cut down monsters like that to get me home? I really knew nothing then. I didn't know that sand could be as thick as fog. I'd never seen someone laugh like Nona during the Season of Plenty. I'm sorry for not listening when we found Raydao.
The red water? Triple gangers?
A fire spring was so exciting.
Humans, Woodwoods, monsters, we're just trying our best. The Guardians too, especially them. Before meeting you all, I really didn't know anything.
Nata.
It's time the Keepers see their mission through.
Why is the lighting so much better in cutscenes? I know that's like a thing, but was it that performance heavy to apply it to everything? Or just have it as an option? I don't know. Oh, I like the little chains on the Switch, or not the Switch X, the Swords Blade. I keep getting them mixed up.
Take much to wake it up. The Dragon Torch. To think that little pendant can stop it.
They're not gonna stop it. They can't. Either that or it's not gonna affect the ecosystem.
We don't have to do this. There's one other option.
We kill it. That's the whole point of the game.
Hunter, are you sure? Right. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do it!
Leave this to me.
Watch, Nata. This is what hunters do.
I will.
Is this the final boss? I'm still thinking we're in low rank. Maybe this isn't the final boss. Maybe that Odogaron wasn't. This looks like the final boss. Ow.
By my own order. I will slay Zoshia.
Alright. Yeah, this is your Xeno'jiiva. It's very similar to Xeno'jiiva too. In just size, skeleton, and it comes out of a little pod when you find it. So probably not the best time to use the switch axe, or not the charge blade, can't even call it the right thing, for the first time in the playthrough. I just thought we still had a bit to go. I didn't even realize I was in high rank. I know the decorations were like, hey, when you do high rank quests, you get decorations, but it didn't feel like it was high rank, and I couldn't tell. I know I was in high rank HR numbers, but like, they didn't really tell me other than that I was in high rank. So I guess we'll find out. I do have Lance as a backup option, but I don't have any guard skills, I don't think. I think this will be fun though. Charge Blade's really strong. Trying to load my shield, please. What you doing? I'd like to load my shield, please. Stand still. Do it. There you go. Alright, now I need to get a perfect guard. That's gonna be fun. Alright. I don't need to use that potion. Let's use a small one. Come on. Something simple. Okay, something simple. I'll just poke you for right now. There we go. Ow. Ow, ow. Ouchie.
Crystals are regenerating. We need to attack them before that happens.
Okay. Well, like that. Oh, that's a weird looking monster. You got a pretty face there, feller. Well, you do eat through sharpness, though, that's for sure. I can take the hit. I assume this is going to have a phase 2. If it's Xeno'jiiva 2, it's going to have a phase 2. Ow. What you doing? Okay. I don't think this is your phase 2.
In it?
Ow. Like, Teostra. do like the color scheme. I know it's like sanitized, but it's kind of like a cool sanitized. Uh-oh. So we get Wilk Burst. Don't quit using the Mega Potions. I don't need to use them. Missed that. I could have gotten a perfect guard on that. All right, let's try it again. Okay, fine. There we go. Ow. There we go. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get Savajax off. Please give it to me. Nope. You're so slow sometimes. There we go. No, if I get hit again though and block it, it does not Savajax. Again, weird time to try to learn a new weapon, but I beat Arkfeld with it, right? So I can do this. Alright. Hit me with something simple. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Good job. Ow. Okay. He's not really doing too much right now, but again, I don't think he's in phase 2 yet. Nice, good. You know, I forgot I can attack wounds, but I guess it's gone. You gotta get that quick.
Not good.
Is this phase 2? Ow. Oh, okay. It's just evade stuff. Go hiding under here. It's kind of what it looks like. We're gonna trust the game on this one. Never mind. All right. Well, there's the first cart. I'm fine dying to that because they didn't really say what to do. I'm guessing that's more of a learning experience thing.
Where does it hurt?
I feel like... I don't know. The game told you before when the thing did the big ice attack. And it looked kind of like an epileptic meteor. Epileptic whatever. So I thought maybe this was the thing you do whenever you know, get behind the thing that's burning the area, right? Was that stupid of me? I don't think so. I think it's probably just more of a, all right, we're gonna make you die the first time. Of course I could have ran to the edge of the area, but I tried doing that with the ice monster And that didn't work. It didn't kill me outright, though. I'll just have to figure it out next time. I want him to do it again, though. That way I can figure it out. But now that I've carded, I don't really have to feel too bad about carding again. However, again, if that's the only thing I cart to in the run, that's more of a I didn't intuit what to do correctly than a poor combat skill. We got to make wounds here. I think he's probably just gonna slowly heat up over time, right? Probably want to dodge into that, honestly. What is this? Okay. Telegraphs where it goes at the very least. And that's the other thing. Like, I was behind it and it looked like I was doing just fine. I couldn't really see my health bar though. So maybe it was going down, but it was red. Alright, give me Lance. I'm ready to not have to rely on parries to actually get some damage off. Try to go for this tail. He's fairly safe, honestly, by his tail, so I'll see if he actually starts attacking. Oh, don't do it to me. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Wombo combo monster. So this is like Xeno's glowing spots. What are we doing? Okay. Still hits on the trajectory too. Get up.
Leave this to me. Heels in back.
I'm about to take damage because I'm low on stamina. Probably would have been better to not have two slower shield weapons at once, but oh well. I don't even know if I can cut the tail off, but I've already done enough damage to it. Might as well try. It's a Clagger animation if I've ever seen one. Should be safe. Oh boy, you're doing it again, ain't ya? All right. Can I hit the wound? No. Okay, I see now. I understand, I think. Do you really not have any tail attacks? So you might not be able to cut the tail, but you have to... Or you have a lot of safety. Nope, there's a tail attack. Right, like I feel like I've already done enough damage to it. I might as well just keep going for the tail. That should hit. Okay, never mind. Alright, and that just goes through shield. I didn't see that attack at all, but that's fair. You ain't gonna see all of them if you're that close to the monster. Alright, I think we're probably wanting to switch back. It's a little slow. I mean, hey, look. We may fail. I'm fine with that. It's like, okay. A-okay with me.
I'll be watching, Hunter. I believe in you.
Again, not the best time to learn a weapon, but that's okay. It's just fun.
It's wasting energy. Now's our chance.
Time to go on the
Can I
offensive.
hit this for wound damage? Oh, yes, you can. Nice. What is this? Okay. Just that one attack from a different angle. Man, this thing shreds through sharpness, though. Ow. What is hitting me? I think I'm safe here. Something's damaging me. I think it's just fire blowout. Alright, let's get you away from that wall because you seem to be fairly annoying up against the wall like that. We're almost up to 20 minutes. What is this?
No, there's no way.
Okay. What's going on now? So there's crystals on the ground. Maybe we use those, right? So I assume if you did a big like super attack, I've got to hide behind them. Okay, stay away from that. And if this is only phase 2, then we're doing pretty terribly. Ow. I feel like, again, I feel like it's like Glaive or something a little bit faster would just dumpster the fight, but no, I kind of wish they wouldn't tell me if this specific monster was weak or not. That way I had to keep guessing. And I've still got to wait before I can Savage Axe. Stay away from that. Ow. Owie. Ow. Don't know what you're doing, buddy.
Leave this to me.
You have a very wide range of attacks. Can't see. Not the biggest fan of when the camera just zooms into whenever you're under the monster. I'd rather not have that happen. That's very big claw. Were your wings that big before? Okay, get out of that. Or not. That shouldn't kill me. Okay. Oh, his tail's weak now. Okay. Big fire attack. There's the tail finally. Nice tail physics. We never get to blue sharpness. This is what's making me think it's still low rank, because no blue sharpness at all whatsoever. Like, I didn't even see it on weapons I could upgrade into, which is very odd for this game, or for this series. Like I said, that looked like a cancel animation I could do. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't really feel too safe to actually attack you from the front. Like, realistically, I don't know if he does that attack again. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Hit all of the bad spots. Yes. Something's wounded on the arm. It's not the thing I want to hit, though. I'm attacking its chest like it's Xeno'jiiva. Let's not do that. There we go. There we go. All right. I assume final boss is dead. And it's the only monster that has actually taken a cart. And the only monster that has taken 2 carts. Fair enough. And it took 20 minutes to kill, so almost 25. I'm pretty satisfied with that. So Guardian stuff is just kind of homogenized, which makes sense. Cool. I hope they don't pull a Xeno'jiiva and are like, you have to wait until it appears randomly before you can hunt it. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Paralyzer, fire attack, and Tetrad shot. So another one of those. Yeah, I had no clue that that was actually the final boss. I didn't think we were going to it yet.
Tashin! Tashin!
My boy! Against all odds, you found another way. You hunters are incredible. You chose a path that we never could.
Tashin, we can choose. Arkfeld chose too. It found its own way to live. So did the other Guardians. And now, it's time for the Keepers to step away from duty and truly live. Thank you for everything.
Yep, that's it. That's the game. Okay, well, cool, I guess. That happened. I didn't expect that to be the final boss. I mean, I knew as soon as I started fighting it, right? But I was like, no. Obviously, I've put a lot of time into the game for what the story normally would be. So, you know, I expected it to end sometime soon, but I thought there would be like, congratulations, you are now in high rank. But no, not really. And I should have figured, because not all of the areas were available in World in low rank. Only like up to Coral, Highlands, and Rotten Vale. So you didn't have Elder's Recess. So, I don't know. Fun game though. On the easy side, yes, but final boss did kick my teeth in a little bit. However, two things. One, it's not great to use a shield or a parry heavy weapon on a monster you don't know how to fight. And I shouldn't have went in with Lance and Charge Blade. However, I thought we weren't finished. I thought we were gonna go down there, something was gonna happen, and then we were gonna leave, do high rank hunts, something like that, and then come back. But no, that just kind of happened. So I could have switched weapons, and I chose not to. I thought, well, I've already got them here. I might as well try to finish the quest as is, and if I fail, I fail. But yeah, I mean, fine. It was fun. Story was just, it was a story. I mean, I let it have its time, and it's fun once, but I don't know. It's the most story, right? It's the most story we've gotten in the game. It's the most effort they put into a story, if we're not counting like expansions, because obviously World had more story in quantity if you're counting Iceborne, but if you're not, then no. certainly not as many story missions in World. The majority of them are in low rank, and here it's still the same. Most of them are still in low rank, but there are more in high rank than... Again, if it starts at Doshiguma, Guardian Doshiguma, then yes. That's where there would be more. Look, it's Downy Crake, I believe is what those are called. I didn't know they were in this game. I guess I didn't look around enough. I think the biggest problem with playthroughs now of this game are going to be the on-foot rail sections. Because cutscenes can be skipped for the most part. There are still some you can't skip for some reason. And then there's... I assume this is just going to be like black screen credits or something. Yep. Okay. I don't even remember what I was saying, but yeah. Weapons felt great. I didn't get to use Sword and Shield or Longsword at all. I don't mind not using Longsword, because that's a good weapon. So I doubt I would have to learn much about it other than just what the down combos are whenever a monster's down. Something like that. And I never used Sword and Shield, which I wanted to use, but... And if I hadn't used Lance the second time, then I would have used Sword and Shield, and then had most of the weapons covered, except Longsword and the 2 bow guns. But, oh well. I'm glad I actually went through the weapons. So, here's the thing about making gear. Yes, it's very easy, but it does allow you to experiment a little more with weapons, which is more for newer players. But also, it's nice for your first playthrough at the very least to just kind of goof around and pick random weapons, and for future playthroughs, I guess, as well. I'm sure it's great for speedruns, what little there... Well, I'm sure there will be a lot, but for how probably unfriendly those rail sections are going to be for speedruns. I don't know. I'm not going to be speedrunning it, though. I am not good enough for that. I never speedran World. So, there you go. We'll see. I know there are tempered monsters. I'll go ahead and say that now that the game's complete. I know that there are. They revealed that information right before release anyways. I just didn't want to say. So I'm guessing the Guardian monsters are not tempered. It's different. So the tempered monsters are like their own thing, and then Guardian monsters are specifically designed like that. Is there not I assume there's just regular Rathalos in the game, right? Most certainly there is, and that's another weird thing. It's like, I'm sure there are more monsters. We never fought Rathian, which you don't always fight Rathian. You don't always have to fight Rathian. In Rise, I don't think you have to fight Rathian. In World, you fought Pink Rathian, but a regular Rathian, so I guess that's not, always the case. In older games, you had to fight specific monsters, and I'm sure Rathian was among them. Almost always it was. I do like the music. Music was good. Music was really good. There are a lot of good tracks. The ice, I can skip credits too. I'll just let them play. Ice area had a really good theme. Even if it did trail on a bit, it still kept the energy up, which is what I was fine with. I would like for it to have a bit more of a main melody to kind of keep going, but it is what it is. But yeah. And if I wasn't staying on top of just healing constantly, I would have carded a few more times, and I came close. I think New Udra did almost put me in, and then Alpha Doshiguma came very close, and a couple more monsters, but after I got used to it, only monster that actually carts you is the final boss, which, fair enough. Right, like if you're gonna die to anything, die to the final boss. Now, I know there are people who are like, oh, well, you suck at the game. Sorry. You died to the final boss. You died at all. But, oh well. I'm not that good at the game anyways. However, to be fair, the first time I did cart, I thought they were like, hey, the monster made this right in the ground, so you need to get in it to dodge the big wide area flame attack. I don't know what else you're supposed to do against it, realistically. Right? Like, The only thing I can think of now is running to the side of the area, because I tried to do the ice monster thing where you look up and you see rocks in the air. Because I almost died to that. I got hit by it, but almost died to it because of Olivia. She's like, oh, we need to do something about this. And then she just stands there. So I'm like, okay, well, you're not going to help. There's this big ice pillar on the side of the map that looks like it blocks stuff. So I'm going to go over there and hide behind it and see if it works. It didn't work. We got hit. He didn't do it again, thankfully. Well, actually, he did. I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did. So I used the rock that time, but there's nothing really showing me that other than them saying, hey, we need to find cover. I have thoughts on those types of attacks. They're not my favorite in the world. Older games didn't have that. Older games, you're just fighting the monster. There's no like, oh, you gotta use the environment to protect against this attack, and that's the only way you can do it. I mean, I guess, you know, iframes don't even work there because it's like tick damage, at the very least on the final boss. I'm not sure about the ice monster. Still don't even remember what its name is. It's like Jin something, or I don't know. I don't remember, but not my favorite attacks, but it's fine. I can deal with them. It's not like I'm not going to play the game because of it. But that one did me in. And then the second one I died to was actually similar to the first. However, that was more or less just me thinking I could block it. I blocked the big hit from the first initial spot, and I'm like, okay, I can stand here. You can stand there and take it against Teostra, right? No, you can't. That just goes straight through your shield, which, again, have feelings on those. Not my favorite attacks that just go through shield like that, but I understand they exist, so I'm not, you know, like, oh, that's never happened before. I'm so mad. No, it's happened before in the series, so I'm used to it. It's a nice rendition of Proof of a Hero. I think it's what played before you fought the final boss? I don't know. I don't remember. It was only like 30 minutes ago, but you know me with forgetting things very quickly and easily. So, very fun game. It's Monster Hunter. It's going to be fun. Performance is performance. It's not the best in the world. I'd rather have a more stylized game, but that's my preference. I'd like to have a stories type art style. Right? I'd love to see a cell shaded, and not like cell shaded like Breath of the Wild, but cell shaded, somewhat cartoony, not too cartoony, but cartoony style like stories. Just for one game. Don't need it for any others, but just for one. Just to see how it works, and then we can go back to normal. Wait a second. There's a Gore Magala in this game.
They found the Keeper's village.
Is this high rank?
Unraveled the mystery.
This must be high rank. I haven't been to high rank yet. Prove me wrong, game, please. Tell me I haven't been to high rank. Because there was a cutscene with Gore. So I assume we're going to fight Gore at some point.
To learn that it was artificial life.
The Guardian Arkveld scoured the land for a more lucrative energy source. By absorbing the properties of those sources, it was able to achieve a higher state of living.
Unfortunately, after learning predation, it became unable to control its intake of wyvern milk. Intoxicated by the surplus of energy, it descended into madness. These were the findings of the expedition?
Yes, sir. But this report has just come in.
Wyveria's ultimate guardian, Zoshia, awoke from its resting place. It fed off the Dragon Torch, the heart of the Forbidden Lands ecosystem, to evolve itself. And by doing so, threw the weather of the surrounding regions into disarray. Cognizant of the long-term repercussions, Avis Unit made the agonizing decision to put Xoshia to rest. A life-altering end. Just as Alma said, that hunter is something else.
Sir, if I may, why do you think the people of Wyveria created the Guardians? For what purpose would they endanger themselves with monsters like Xoshia?
I dare not dishonor them with conjecture.
The details require finesse, but it seems the door is open to diplomatic overtures between East and West. The Guild, I know, is eager to open communications with the Forbidden Lands.
No. We will hold off. Should that branch be extended, it must be from them. More importantly, this Dragon Torch, was it? Uncontrollable energy, upon which an entire ecosystem depends. They intend to continue their research on it, and the artificial monsters.
While it's safe for now, the Dragon Torch and Guardians are in a precarious balance. There are worries surrounding its artificial nature.
My take is this. Both mankind and their creations play a role in the ecosystem. If nothing else, nature will always surpass humanity's expectations. This expedition was not seen through without flaw. But so long as there are hunters, we can handle whatever may come.
Oh, look, he's riding the bird.
Alma! Hunter! Is it true?
Come on.
Is he gonna be a hunter? That's what it looks like. He's wearing leather armor at the very least, right? I don't think that's what currently is the reason. Arkveld fur. Oh, it's a baby Arkveld.
It's Arkveld's.
The will to live always finds a way. From one generation to the next.
I don't know what they saw. I guess I just wasn't paying that much attention. I thought they just saw a bird flying, but maybe they saw something else. Okay. Chapter 3 is done. 3 through 5. HR8. 26. Lots of stuff.
Good morning. Did you have a good rest?
sand ship arrived while you were sleeping. Olivia had
So
returned too.
it's still only 8.
What do you say
I wonder
we
why.
stop by the command tent when we get the chance?
So normally HR8 is where you get like the G rank quest in older games. So I wonder. Either way, I think that's a good point to stop on. I'd like to keep playing, but I've also got to end in a good minute, so I'll have to look around at stuff that I want to take care of, like camps, on my own. Either way, thank you for watching. It was a great game. I enjoyed it. And I will continue to enjoy it because obviously we're not done with it at all, but the story was good. It was fun. Just fun. Not the best in the world, not the worst, just kind of there. Takes you from point A to point B. So for that, I appreciate it. Either way, thanks for watching once again, and bye.